Our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth and our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
The views and opinions of the producers, hosts, and guests in the show do not directly reflect the official stand and policies of the management, the network, and the company. The program that brings together the powerful, inspiring business leaders of today, CEOs of companies, emerging heads of entrepreneurial enterprises belonging to communities, handlers of sustainable advocacies. These business leaders spell power for every move, power to create, power to influence, power to lead. These powers they display and personify Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network, bringing power to be within you. Hosted by Asian EduTech leader Dr. Alex Reyes, direct selling sensei Jojo Barakias, digital culture and lifestyle coach Joshua Ravelas, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. Brought to you by Yes Tech Processed Foods and Nuts Group and Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park. Engaged with Power Leaders Highlight of the Week. Community Power Mind presents and the special power feature, Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network, bringing power to be within you.
Maayong hapon Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Hello TSA community. Shout out to my Shiro, my family in Texas, and of course to my Sunrise. Happy Diwali. Welcome to the 26th season of Talk Shop Asia, the Philippines' longest running digital business show, now on its 7th year. It has transformed from a business show to be a program builder, communities network, event organizer, and digital media producer, all in one capsule. This is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 4, Episode 5, representing the Power Group 7. This is Dr. Alex Reyes, your anchor for today's show, and let me call my co-anchor, Joshua, to join us.
Great day, Business Philippines. My name is Joshua Velas, your digital culture and lifestyle coach. Good afternoon to all the beautiful people of the Philippines and the world. And of course, welcome back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network. We ought to give you more powerful features, more powerful group mix to spearhead information for engagement, collaboration, and partnerships. By the way, we are airing in 2 platforms, Facebook and YouTube, and in 3 major channels, Talk Shop Asia, our home studio, Big Media, and ATC International. And of course, this will not be complete because we have the Power CEOs, noble people doing impactful work and service that is above self. We have with us 28 credentials of entrepreneurs as our international partner. Founders are from Malaysia, India, and Hong Kong. They have presence in 90 countries. Wow, that's so big, guys. And back to you, Doc Alex.
Yes, and of course, let's talk about our guests. Let me start with our Power CEO. We have the president of Philippines Marketing Association. We have President Mayet Kadungog. And of course, for our community mic segment, we have our CP, Sweetie Gardiner. She'll be talking about polio
That's cool.
from District 5830. And who do we have for our special power feature, Josh?
Well, for our special power feature, coming all the way from South Africa, he is a human mindset specialist, life coach, inspirational leader, author of My COVID Journey, and founder of his own talk show, Straight Talk with Nolan. Please welcome Mr. Nolan Pillay. But before that, we'll be having a commercial break, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you, guys.
Yes. See ya.
See ya.
We'll be right back, only here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network. It's a tough business out there. So many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price guaranteed with our global principles. And experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Inolution, supporting your business as always.
Welcome to Pride and Proud Asia, Asia's first online radio show that champions LGBT contribution and leadership in business and in our country and the region. Hosted by the Philippine LGBT Chamber of Commerce, visibility, representation, and empowerment. This is Pride and Proud Asia. Happy Pride!
Video meetings are the future of collaboration. Meetings are like people. No two are ever the same. Logitech provides better meetings where everyone can be seen and heard, because great meetings just don't happen. Logitech, with our partner Inolution, ensures your video collaboration is at the next level. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Imagine a call center service where everything works just like it should. Introducing Voiso, hosted call center solution. Agile call center suite. Advanced real-time dashboard to track agent behavior. Instantly switch between call stages with event-based navigation. The right international telecom experience your business needs. Do more with your call.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. Taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Sustainability brings forth long stages of progress. That is power in 4 pillars: economic, people, social, and environment. Doing business while staging support for corporate responsibility. And that makes it special. On these, we now bring to you our special power feature.
Welcome back to start our special feature segment, where members of 28 Credential of Entrepreneurs from different parts of the world will be highlighted. Let me call in the segment host, Joshua Ravelas.
Great day, everyone. Welcome back to the special power feature. My name is Joshua Ravelas, your digital culture and lifestyle coach. And coming all the way from South Africa, he is a human mindset specialist, life coach, inspirational leader, and author of My COVID Journey. And he's also the founder of Straight Talk with Nolan. Please welcome Mr. Nolan Pillay. But before that, roll VTR, please.
Hi, my name is Nolan, the CEO and founder of Straight Talk with Nolan. Just a bit of history about me. Coming from a poverty-stricken background, didn't afford me the opportunity to invest in self-development. Now, I remember as a little boy growing up, my first job was a PA. And that's not a personal assistant, by the way. It's a petrol attendant, aka Bowser Boy. Forward one a few years into the future, and I become a packer and a sweeper. And this is when realization hits me that this is not where I want to be. I want to grow in life. So I decided to invest in working overtime and paying for my own studies so that I could grow in the company that I was in. And from there, it's just elevated my career to a point where Straight Talk with Nolan is fully operational now. And I want to share my journey with as many people as possible and make you understand that life does not have to end where you are.
Welcome back, guys. And now we will bring in Mr. Nolan Pillay. Please welcome him.
Hi, Joshua. Thank you so much for that kind introduction. Really
Thank you
grateful
so
to you.
much for being here, sir. And of course, we're all curious to what your program stand for. And first off, I'd like to ask, when and how did you start as an entrepreneur?
That's a good question. So I would reckon it would have been when I was 10 years old. And back then, it was all about survival. I remember as a young boy waking up at 5 a.m. every morning and going out and selling delicacies that my mom used to make. Now, the reason why we were selling these delicacies was so that we could have money to buy food for the afternoon. If we did not make a sale, it simply meant going to bed without any food at all. So that's where it all started. And I guess it moved away when I had to focus on my schooling. And I did that for most of my time up until 2015 when the entrepreneur spirit hit me back again. And that's when I formed my company, Straight Talk with Nolan.
Ah, I see. That's a good one, sir. And of course, I'd like to ask first, since you've started this company, who and what motivated you to pursue this business of personal development?
So it started off when my career was as a packer and a sweeper. I used to sweep and mop around a machine. And about 6 months into this job, I asked myself the question, Nolan, is this where you want to be for the rest of your life? And it was almost like the universe had answered for me and said no. So when that answer came back as no, I then said, okay, what do you do about it? What action do you take? And this is when I started pursuing working on weekends, working extra time, and funding myself into growing as a person. Yes, I was growing by getting
Mm.
diplomas into production management, etc. But on this journey, I realized I needed to work on myself first. Because if I can work on myself, and help myself become a better human, then obviously I can help other people as well. So I joined various programs. One of it was a called Millionaire Mind Intensive, done by a guy called T.S.A. And in
Mm-hmm.
this session, Joshua, we had like about a 1.5 meter dowel stick or 1 meter dowel stick, and I had to place it on this side, my partner had to place it on the other side, and
Mm-hmm.
with the thought of breaking this. Now, if you think about
Wow.
it, you immediately have this fear thought, this is like so thick, how am I going to break this? But if you really focus your mind on doing it, it
Mm-hmm.
actually gets done. So when that was achieved, I realized, wow, as a human, we have so much of potential within us. Why not tap a bit more into this? And I got involved with the likes of the late legendary Bob Proctor. I've learned directly with him. I've learned with Tony Robbins. I'm currently with Mind Valley as well as an ambassador. So for me, it's all about this personal journey through life. But it doesn't stop there. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't it doesn't make sense getting all of this information, all of this knowledge, and helping myself be a better human when I can't take it and help other humans to become better humans as well. And
Mm-hmm.
as humans, we are work in progress, right? We are
Yes,
learning
that's
every
true.
single day. We are growing as well. So I think for me, what's really key is staying motivated into bettering myself. And every single day,
Mm-hmm.
when I wake up in the morning, I ask myself the question, what can I do better today than I did yesterday? What can improve my day? What can improve how I ended off my day yesterday? So that's what it's all about, is working on yourself first, using that information to start helping other people.
I see. That's a good one, sir. And of course, as a CEO, founder, visionary, and philanthropist, was it an easy journey to get here? And how did you do it? Could you share some of the obstacles and how you overcame them?
Is it ever an easy journey? Wow. So if you look at my lifeline, you'll see all the obstacles that I had to encounter. I mean, look at it from
Mm.
1981, starting very early in my life. You can see there's lots of ups and downs and stuff. So this is what actually added value to me becoming who I am today. And a lot of it is like me failing my grade 12, right? So I failed my metric
Mm-hmm.
year. I went through a huge obstacle of suicide there. And the reason why I went through that obstacle of suicide is because back then in my generation, we were too focused on what the society thinks about us. We were too embarrassed that they will call our family failures, they will call me a failure. So I thought the best is to wipe myself off this earth. But God was on my side. And
Oh,
I
wow.
was unsuccessful in that attempt. And that allowed me to get back. Obviously, I had to face the community again, embarrassed
Mm-hmm.
as ever, but I had to do it. And it was that very same year that God handed me like a card and said, here's a job as a packer and a sweeper, go and take it. And then the
Mm-hmm.
journey just carried on from there. I'll speak a little about my latest challenge because this
Sure.
is really touching to me. It happened in January 2021. Well, I contracted COVID pneumonia. I ended up spending
Oh, dear.
13 days in the intensive care unit. I was
Mm-hmm.
admitted with 58% oxygen levels, very, very close to death. So there was a
Wow.
lot of trauma that I experienced, and that threw me off completely because I couldn't work, right? So it was a
Mm-hmm.
major obstacle. I had to come out from that and start finding my feet again and trying to get my business up and running. There were a lot that happened during this time. On day 6 of my journey of being in ICU, I almost gave up on my life. I got in touch with my
Mm-hmm.
family and I said to them, I can't do this anymore because I saw a doctor that was opposite me that was crying
Mm-hmm.
out to die because he was
Oh
in so much of
dear.
pain. And to
Mm-hmm.
me, a doctor is there to save lives, but here's a guy calling off to die. But it hit me in a big way. And immediately, my family, or more so my daughter, said to me, Dad, don't forget what your purpose is. So I had to snap out from this victim mindset, this self pity mindset, and start doing more meditation, more prayer, more working on myself, more breathing exercises, etc., to grow through it. So that
Mm-hmm.
was just another obstacle. And funny enough, Joshua, that same year, last year, December, I had
Mm-hmm.
another obstacle. Because of my COVID experience, it caused some damage to my heart, and I had to go in and
Oh
put three
dear.
stents. So it doesn't stop. The key to me is
Mm-hmm.
all of these obstacles that I had to face on this journey. None of these obstacles were stoppers in my life. And to your audience out
Mm-hmm.
there, I'd like to say to them, whatever obstacle that you come across in life, don't just think it's an obstacle. Use it as an opportunity to grow. Don't just
Mm-hmm.
go through the pain. Grow through the pain. Learn from the lesson. Learn, take out these nuggets from there and just grow through it. So, these are just some of the challenges that you face. And if you look at my lifeline again, it's just up and down. And I can guarantee
Mm-hmm.
you, going forward, I will encounter more obstacles. The difference is
Mm-hmm.
I've educated myself in now enough to be able to handle any obstacle that comes my way.
I see. Thank you so much for sharing that, sir. And of course, how are you right now? Since your recent obstacles, how is your heart? How is your spirit at the
Well,
moment?
I could say it in a very few words. In August of this year, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. I summited Mount
Nice.
Kilimanjaro. So that should say a lot about my health. But
Mm-hmm.
the driver for me behind that was I took 5 deaf people with me because I'm working on
Mm-hmm.
a project now where I'm bridging the gap between the hearing people like us and the deaf community. And the gap has come about, in my opinion, it's not because the hearing people don't want to communicate with the deaf people, they don't know how to. So by
Mm-hmm.
me bridging this gap, I'm helping them. So my health is in top form. I do a 5 kilometer run every day, run slash walk, by the way. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
just running for 5Ks, but I'm feeling really great. My energy levels are picked up. I do meditation every day. I'm doing all the necessary things to help
Mm-hmm.
myself to get through this phase of having the heart issue, etc.
I'd like to say congratulations on that one, sir.
Thank you.
And it's a really big honor that you're here because I'm sure that your voice right now needs to be heard by a lot of people who are facing the same trials that we've faced as well. And of
Yeah.
course, that also leads me to the next question. Why is mental wellness so important in this century right now, basing from the obstacles that we've encountered just recently?
Yeah, let's be honest. Look at the media out there, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking about the good media, like what you guys are running as positive media. There's a lot of
Yes,
negative
that's
media
true.
out there, and people tend to fall into the negative space. And when they fall into this
Mm,
negative space, it does affect them internally. They may not see it now, but it slowly catches up with them. And I'll give you a
mm-hmm.
small example, Joshua. Think about
Sure.
the filter system that social media has brought about. It allows
Mm-hmm.
people to use the filter system to be somebody they're not. So they put it on a
Mm,
facade for the world to see. And why are they doing this? For the amount of likes they get, for the amount of comments. And I totally say that, to me, in my opinion, is totally nonsense because God created us in a unique way. We are unique beings. We must be ourselves. Your only
yes, that's
competition should
true.
be you. Now, here's the offset of this, and this is what leads to the mental wellness issues. Let's say, for example, Joshua, you see somebody, and if you are single, by the way, you see somebody on social media, you like what
Yeah.
you see, you set up a coffee date, etc. You meet them, but when you meet this person, you say, "Wow, but this is not the person I saw on social media." Immediately, that leads to conflict, right? And
Yes,
it
that's
leads
true.
to a fallout in the communication. Why? Because there was lies told. Now the offset is that person that lied will obviously feel embarrassed and ashamed, and they'll cause their own depression. They'll go into
Mm,
sadness
that's
because
true.
they try to fool you. So these are some of the negatives that social media puts out there. Think about the toxic environments we encounter. Toxic environments could be at work, could be family, it could be friends, it could be anything. The more toxic environments we stay in, the more we're opening ourselves up to allow that negativity to come into our world. And when we allow
Mm,
that to come into our world, we're going to get depressed. We know that depression leads to sickness. Eventually, that sickness will get to a point where we fade away. So now you can see why I'm so passionate about this topic, because people need help out there in this century. A lot of the kids, for example, are not playing outside, running around, playing with the football or cricket or anything. They're on their mobiles all the time. So they're
Yes, that's
getting
true.
all the negative stuff. But if they were focusing on positive stuff, it would have been a bigger difference, right? It would
Yes,
be
really
helping
big
them.
difference. And they really need to learn how to live, because right now, the good do's and don'ts about social media right now that I've seen also is that it teaches us to be connected with people, at the same time disconnected with people. Because
Exactly.
the danger here is that whenever this happens, the only person that we have to look at is ourselves, because it within ourselves look at, and at the same time we overcome the fears that we have, because we're the ones who also create our own fears sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I'm glad that you're also enlightening us too, because people need to realize this more often than not. And I'm sure that with our show right now, with all the millions that are watching this, I hope that this also helps change your lives, because we weren't made to just stay in one place. We were made to evolve and rise above our challenges. And that also leads
Absolutely.
me to the next question. What are you doing about mental wellness right now? And how are you advocating it and helping others?
That's a good question. I just want to speak about the fear a little bit. Fear is something
Yes.
that we create in our mind that may never ever happen. But because
Mm-hmm.
our mind is so powerful, we create this negativity and we create this fear for ourselves. So very well said, and I'm glad you touched on it as well. So
Mm-hmm.
regarding mental wellness, being a person that went through depression, and we all go through mental wellness issues at some point in our lives. The moment we
Mm-hmm.
acknowledge that we do have a problem, that's a major step forward because it allows us to work on ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I'm actually doing it, I'm doing a lot of talks on mental wellness. I've created a 7-day program called Obstacles Make Me Stronger. Now, if you think
Nice.
about the word obstacles make me stronger, it already should say to all the listeners out there that, wow, obstacles shouldn't be a barrier. If you
Mm-hmm.
use those obstacles as an opportunity to learn from it and grow through it, you will
Mm-hmm.
become a better person. But if you just go through the obstacles and carry on like nothing happened, you're never going to move a step forward, right? Have you
Yes,
ever
that's
had the
true.
experience of being uncomfortable? I can
Oh,
tell you now,
yes.
being uncomfortable leads to your biggest growth ever, but you got to acknowledge it.
Mm.
So the way I do it
Yes.
is I spread the word via my social media links. I've got the 7-day program, Obstacles Make Me Stronger. It's on Udemy. So if anyone wants to check it out, it's over 7 days specifically because every single day I give you a different exercise to work on. And it's all
Mm-hmm.
based on real life experiences. This is not a scripted, our life is not scripted, right, Joshua? This is the
Yes,
life
it's
that
not
we are living.
scripted. Never.
So that's my way. It's about speaking on it on my podcast shows as well. I'm getting a lot of mental health advocates that are coming in, and I'm interviewing them about their journey. And the reason for
Mm-hmm.
that is we all can relate to each other's stories and resonate with it as well. So why not share that story with the world and help other people who are going through something similar?
Yes, that's true. And of course, I'd also like to ask, because since you've also gone through how many obstacles already, what business and life lessons would you want to share to our dear audience?
I think from a business point of view, one of the lessons is no matter what you encounter, as a business owner, you're going to encounter more no's. So you'll get 1,000 no's, but that one yes that you get is the one that will matter. So the
Mm-hmm.
point is, as an entrepreneur, accept the no's, learn from those no's, and just persevere, persevere, persevere. Personally,
Mm-hmm.
when you get these no's, and this is where your mindset comes into place, don't think the no is something that's defeating you. Do not see the
Mm-hmm.
no as a failure. See the no as a lesson for you to learn and re strategize on how you can approach the next person in order to get the yes. So don't ever quit, right? There's a saying,
Yes.
don't give up, never quit, never die. So in business and personal, we'll go through all of these obstacles. Just don't stop, keep moving forward.
Yes, that's true, sir. And of course, this won't be complete without asking you this, since our dear audience right now is already asking a lot of questions. How does our audience contact you for future collaborations and your business services?
Cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So you can find me on social media. My handle is Straight Talk with Nolan. These are some of the services that you see that I do provide. The other way to reach me is look for nolanpillay360.com. It's at the bottom there. And when you click on that, you'll have access to all my social medias. You're welcome to email me or even drop me a WhatsApp as well for any opportunities where you want me to come and speak at an event or even coach people. I'm happy to do that. On the left-hand side, you'll see there's a picture of me up Mount Kilimanjaro in 2019. And to all the listeners out there, this is something you must always think about. You must find that place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. You have it
Oh
within you.
yes, that's true, sir. And thank you so much for the time, sir. Of course, to our dear audience, thank you so much for staying tuned. And we'll be right back with the Power CEO segment and the Community Mic segment shortly. And thank you so much, Sir Nolan, for being here. It's a
Thank
really
you,
big
Joshua.
honor for this opportunity. And we'll be right back with you at the end of the segment since we still have a Miss Universe question with you. And we'll be back, guys, in a short break. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back, only here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network.
Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new all Pinoy alternative music. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artists and musicians, hosted by Lace Jimenez and Thunder God Bernard. So sit back and relax and enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Are you looking for a solution to address injuries using an advanced, non-messy method? EverCryo is here for you. A good way to address injuries and inflamed muscles. EverCryo. Introducing the medical treatment for a range of physical alignments. EverCryo Compression Therapy System. A system that is easy to use. Quick and easy to set up for fast relief from pain and quicker recovery from injury or surgery. Perfect for anyone who experiences frequent pain or inflammation in a certain area of the body. Wrap on and get some cold compression therapy. EverCryo, an innovative therapeutic system to heal comfortably, less the mess. Video conferencing has never been crucial to your business than ever before, whether it's work from home or remote work collaboration. Productive team meetings are crucial to your business success. So whether it's for personal use or from small to medium to large conference meeting rooms, Logitech has the right solution right for you. With our partner Evolution's track record of responsive service, you can be assured of reliable and effective video collaboration all the time. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph. Taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network. Community is collective power. Their makeup determines their kind. Their voice determines their strength. Now, giving them the stage to engage others with their stories of business and advocacy. Let us hear them one by one in our Community Power Mic Presents.
Welcome once again to the Community Mic segment, where the voice of the company resonates with the voice of the industry. Of course, we have with us a Rotarian for 19 years. She's done real estate, That's her classification. She's the charter president of the Rotary Club of Circuit Makati. She has handled several district positions in District 3830 in the past, but finds herself being a district polio chair, the most challenging position she has ever held. So please welcome CP Sweetie Gardiner.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, good afternoon, CP Sweetie. I believe we'll be talking about polio today, but before we start the interview, let's watch this video. So just watching the video, we are compelled to really help. I'm gonna read what Nolan typed. He said, "Our children need us." And so, how are you, CP Sweetie?
I'm okay. I'm more than okay. But before anything else, I'd like to tell everybody I'm no doctor, okay? But I am a firm believer and a crusader of polio eradication. Yes.
Well, that's good because you are actually more than a doctor, I would say, because you're helping a lot of people, and so it you don't have to be a doctor to help people, and I think it's a very noble cause to do that. So let's start with the questions. Tell us about the polio project that you have, and what is polio?
Okay. Polio actually, most of the millennials now doesn't know polio, what is polio really. Kasi hindi na nila nakita. Marami sa kanila, hindi na inabot ang polio. Unlike the yung mga generations namin noon, nakita pa namin, inabot pa namin. Because, polio is a highly infectious disease that commonly affects children 5 and below. This polio virus is spread from person to person, typically from contaminated water. It can attack the nervous system and sometimes leads to paralysis. Ito yung like what the video was shown. Ito yung nag-uumpisang umigsi na yung mga limbs nila, paa nila. Yon nakakalabas pa with the help of the clutches, but other instances, wala na. They just lie there. There is no cure, but there is a safe and effective vaccine, one of which Rotary and our partners used to immunize over 2.5 billion children worldwide. Polio eradication, or End Polio Now, is Rotary's #1 global project. We have recently seen in Malawi, Mozambique, and now meron na rin sa New York in USA and London, Europe. Kaya medyo nakakaumpisa na maging alarming on this one.
Still polio in the Philippines?
Yeah, good question. In the year 2000, zero case of polio here in the
Wow,
Philippines. Diba?
that's good. Oh,
Yes, but
2,000.
unfortunately, 2000. But unfortunately, on September 19, 2019, Secretary Duque has confirmed a re-emergence of polio in the Philippines. There's a 3-year-old girl confirmed in Lanao del Sur due to poor environment sanitation and low coverage of immunization since 2014. Nakikita naman natin, di ba, marami na namang maduduming kapaligiran. Tapos, nung dumating ang pandemic, we were most of us are focused in COVID vaccine. So, naitsipwera na naman konti ang polio vaccine. Kaya medyo, as per Dr. Julieta Acosta, Chief Technical Division of Health, City Health Office said, polio vaccine is the only effective way of preventing poliomyelitis. Polio has no treatment. Once a person is afflicted with virus, he will be paralyzed or death is imminent. Kaya kailangan lagi tayong on our toes regarding polio.
Okay, so how can others help you with the advocacy to fund the project? Because I know you're like doing this to help District 3830, and of course we ask through the different clubs that we have. But how can they actually help fund the project if they're not a Rotarian and they're watching?
Okay. Earlier this morning, we had a clean-up drive in Manila Bay. Actually, that's one way of helping eh. Yun nga, kasi I mentioned earlier na merong contaminated water is one of the cause of polio. I
Okay.
recently heard in one of an interview of a doctor na naka-float yung virus sa around Manila. So medyo, 'di ba, any moment pwede tayong mahawaan 'yan. Lalo yung mga anak natin lalo na. Um, Sabi nga, bakit ba polio ang tinutugon natin? First, it improves lives, okay? 18 million people are walking today who would have been otherwise victims of polio and or paralyzed by polio. Usong-uso pa naman ang mga TikToks, ang mga hip-hop. Siyempre medyo, wow, yung anak ko hindi makakaganon. Parang masakit yon bilang ina, di ba? As
Yes.
mentioned,
Go ahead, CP Sweetie. Go ahead.
mentioned by Mr. Nolan kanina, children should be running, jumping, having the life of their time habang bata pa. So, talagang kami, all out against polio.
Yes, I realized that it's really important to address it bago lumala siya, no? Because I remember with COVID, it started with like 1, 2, 6, and then there's just so many. So if we start like nipping the problem in the bud, I think that that's the best way. So the question here is, it's kind of funny, but why end polio if there's only very few like getting it? Why end it?
Okay.
Para dun sa mga
You
iba
know,
na hindi masyadong concerned about it.
yeah. But sabing na-mention nga natin, when you get it, there's no cure eh. So,
Yeah.
sabi nga, 'di ba, preventive is more effective than cure. And also, why? Because it is to invest in the future. Sabi natin, children are our future. But if we don't take care of them, if polio isn't eradicated, within 10 years, as many as 200,000 children would be paralyzed each year. So you add it up, baka wala na tayong future. Also, to improve child health, the polio surveillance networks at saka yung mga vaccination campaigns also monitor children of other health problems like vitamin deficiency, measles, so they can be addressed sooner. One thing, to save money. Kung wala ka ng gagamutin na polio, you don't have to do research every time because a polio-free world will save the global economy from 40 to 50 million dollars cost within the next 20 years because that's why we always need funding for this, for research. Kasi alam natin, polio is not a new disease, it's an old disease. Pero hanggang ngayon, they cannot find the cure. But ayun na nga, yung vaccine meron. Pero paano kung bigla ka nagkaroon ng matanda ka na, 'di ba? And
Yes.
finally, we always say in Rotary, to make history. Why? Because polio eradication will be one of the history's greatest public health achievement. Alam mo ba, ang isa pa lang na-eradicate is smallpox. So, yung smallpox is the only one human disease na eliminate. So, if we can eliminate polio, it would be the second human disease eliminated from the world.
That's awesome. And I love that you said that Rotary is doing this because as the president of Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park, I really think that we should all support this cause. And so my question is, what are the steps we should do to eradicate polio since you said that we should end it already? And what are the steps that we should take to do
Okay.
this?
First, we have to keep vigilance. By campaigning, reporting at once. Kung halimbawa nakita nyo, nako, unang-una, ang dumi ng lugar na to, magtulong-tulungan na rin tayong linisin yon. And then we support, donate for research, vaccinations, environment samplings, all those required fundings. I would like to tell the public, the polio vaccine is free. Okay? Sa lahat ng health center, meron po tayong polio vaccine. All we have to do is have our children or our child be vaccinated. Una po, hindi naman masakit. Bakit? Kasi 2 patak lang yan. Hindi po ini-injection. Although meron naman injection kung gusto nyo. Pero syempre, yung mga bata, ayaw na injection. So meron tayong mga 2 patak lang ng polio. As what Bill Gates says, as long as we never give up, then polio does not have a chance. So let us continue on this drive. Parang awa nyo na po sa ating kinabukasan.
Yes, that's a great call to action. So tell me, what drives you to do this advocacy work? Kasi 'di ba, parang sabi mo nga hindi ka doctor and you got this job to like campaign against polio. So what drove you to do this?
Doc Alex, I mean, katulad mo, nakikita mo na maraming batang masasaya ngayon, nakakatakbo, nakakasayaw. Pag tinamaan ng polio yan, ano na magiging kinabukasan? Trivia. No, from myself, I'm talking about myself. I used to dance. Okay, I used to be a dancer. Kumbaga, lahat naman yata ng mga teenagers, mga bagets, they want to go out, have fun. They can do yung dreams nila of becoming a ballet dancer or going abroad for work. Diba? Yung iba nga gusto pa maging acrobat eh. Pero minsan, simple steps, we forget our future is affected eh. Diba? Yung minsan lang yung anak mo magkalagnat eh, parang gusto mo, pwede ba ako na lang magkalagnat, huwag na ikaw? So what more? Na nakita natin, as is shown in the video, hindi ka papayag na ang anak mo maging ganon eh. So you will do everything to prevent it. Not only for your children, kasi nakita, katulad ako, malalaki na yung mga anak ko eh. But I don't want that to happen to other parents. Lalo na kung halimbawa hindi kaya ng magulang na magpagamot ng anak o ano nang mangyayari sa kanila. Kaya, please po, ipagpatuloy natin. Ayan, Doc Alex.
That's good. I see your heart that, talagang love mo yung kids and you really love what you are doing. So, let's go back to District 3830. I heard you're closely working with DG-MVV dito sa ating polio. What is it like to have our DG-MVV as the partner sa project na ito?
Nako, si natin, si District Governor MVV, Mildred Vitangcol, napakasipag. Alam mo naman yan, di ba? Parang hindi na siya natutulog. Nakakahiya naman kung halimbawa, yung leader mo, ang layo-layo, tapos ikaw nandun sa dulo. And she is very supportive because she knows talaga na the health is number one important to every human being. Diba? Katulad yan, nung nagka-pandemic, narattle tayong lahat. So, talaga, health talaga eh. Sabi nga, health is wealth. Nung bata ko, nung ko pa naririnig yung health is wealth na yan, hindi naman ako nakakabili dahil sa health. But then, when you grow up, magastos ang hindi healthy.
Yes,
Yun.
bawal magkasakit. Yun nga,
Correct.
you're right. I believe that DG-MVV is very proactive, no? Talagang tatawag siya sa'yo, talagang she will really reach out to you. Parang nakakagulat. And she's the DG. Sabi nila mahirap. It's hard to reach to it, the DG, but with DG-MVV, it's parang so easy. So I'd like to ask you more, but for our viewers that wish to help with the polio project and reach out to you, what number should they call and where can they find you and how can they help?
Actually, dun sa gusto mag-donate directly to Rotary International, they can go to polioplus.org. Meron silang pwedeng mahulugan doon. Or you can contact me at 0917 505 1095. Ayan po ang aking mobile number. Or you can email me at sweetie_461@yahoo.com or Elaine Gardiner .461@gmail.com.
Thank you very much, CP Sweetie. We're gonna ask you later about our Miss You question. We learned a lot from you with the polio and the project and how we can eradicate it. I think it's a very noble advocacy, and I think we should all support this. So to our viewers, please support CP Sweetie and of course our District 3830 call to eradicate polio. So we'll be right back and see you in a bit.
We'll be right back, only here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Big Media is all about life's journey.
Yung mga yun, mga bata pa sila dati nung nakakasama ko sila. So ngayon, sikat na sila. Kaya
In digital. Entertainment.
Maraming salamat po na nabigyan nyo kami ng opportunity.
Information. Story. Inspiration. And experiences. Whenever, wherever you want, welcome. Join us as we push the boundaries of possibility here with Big Media. Video meetings are the future of collaboration. Meetings are like people. No two are ever the same. Logitech provides better meetings where everyone can be seen and heard, because great meetings just don't happen. Logitech, with our partner Inolution, ensures your video collaboration is at the next level. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Imagine a call center service where everything works just like it should. Introducing Voiso, hosted call center solution. Agile call center suite. Advanced real-time dashboard to track agent behavior. Instantly switch between call stages with event-based navigation. The right international telecom experience your business needs. Do more with your call.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Know what it takes to be the leader of your business. Be a dreamer that has great vision of the future, inspired by the hopes and dreams of the people. Be a leader with amazing plans and solutions for the world by leading people through inspiration, motivation, and excellence. Be a storyteller that shares the spark of wisdom and leads by example. Now, this kind of inspiring leader shares his story and secrets with you as you carry on your own business journey. Presenting our Business Leader Highlight of the Week.
Welcome to our Power CEO segment. My guest, Mayeth, as she's fondly called, displays over 20 years of involvement in diverse businesses, both as a client and supplier side in various industries, from manufacturing to trading and distribution, business development, sales, marketing to customer care and training and development. A longtime member of the PMA at 24 years, she has been an active member and director for the association. Her competencies include marketing, services, marketing, organizational development, and training. Currently, she heads marketing for Ho Cheng Manufacturing Corporation in the Philippines, known for its world-renowned brand of water closets, HCG. Please welcome President Mayeth Kadungog of the PMA.
Hi, good afternoon, Doc Alex Reyes. Thank you for having
Hello.
us here on Talk
Yes,
Asia, Talk Asia.
magandang hapon po, and
Tama.
we're so excited to learn from you today. But before we start our interview, let's watch your video. And we are back. I love the video. So, as the president of PMA, may I ask you, please tell me about Philippine Marketing Association.
Thank you, Doc. Shall I call you Doc or Dr. Alex?
Yes, of course, you can call me Doc or Dr.
All right.
Alex. Bahala kayo.
Okay. Doc Alex, thank you very much. Philippine Marketing Association is an association, an organization dedicated to the advancement of marketing as a profession and a service. Its activities are primarily directed towards the improvement of methods, techniques, and practices in marketing. PMA is an NGO. We are a non-government organization, and we have been in existence for 68 years already. So we were born January 27, 1954.
Wow, tagal na. So, when we talk about marketing, we also look at the trends. What is PMA's reading of the top trends of the Philippines this year?
Early this year, the Asian Marketing Federation sought from us in the Philippines. And so I would like to somehow delve on some and share which ones are still happening actually. In a country of almost 110 million population, according to Philippine Statistics Authority, this is from a survey conducted on July 20, 2021, that has an estimated 76.2 million active social media users. COVID still continues to be the top driver. Digital transformation is predominantly heard, so it's really the name of the game. Digital transformation, whose main goals are values, efficiency, and innovation, has become a byword. For most organizations, they've started to embrace it to keep their businesses afloat. It even became a necessity for some in order to be relevant and be more competitive. The pandemic drove a lot online. We saw growth in e commerce adoption. Akin to other countries, the social distancing restrictions led to e commerce filling in the gap that brick and mortar stores left behind. As you know, nagsarado yung mga stores. So, di ba, halos lahat tayo nag-online. Nearly 4 in 5 Filipinos are doing online now. Online shopping in at least once in a 30-day period. Are you one of them, Doc Alex? Well,
Unfortunately, I am not a consumer. I have a tech company, but I don't like shopping online. That's my mom's job. She loves to shop, so siya yung mahilig.
at least you have a balance. That's good to know.
Yes.
With the rise in e-commerce, adoption follows the e-wallets and digital banking. In fact, our central bank has noted that there was a spike of 5,000% on all government transactions on digital payments during the pandemic. Gone are the days when cash is king, when only electronic wallets and e-cash are here. Personally, I do not carry cash anymore, but just the cards. I'm sure I'm just one of the statistics and who have gone cashless. These active mobile connections steered social selling and social shopping. And we are seeing more personalization where more options are offered aside from ease of use. We've also seen affiliate marketing that has become the add-on revenue for influencers and celebrities like you here on Talk.Shop.Asia. But there's no need for purchase. In affiliate marketing, all we need to do is promote the brand, promote the product, and voila, you get commissions out of it. So mas nauuna yung service before you get the rewards. In case of food delivery, it has become stable and sustainable. It is imperative now for most restaurants to have home delivery, faster takeaway facilities, and platforms. We are seeing fast food chains having even drive-through na doble, no double drive-throughs, park and order, call and pickups on the apps, and a lot of this and a lot more. While people initially resisted eating at home, now they have become more comfortable doing this in the comfort of their houses. There's still revengers because we have started opening our economy. So now we can see the revenge travelers, the revenge eaters, hindi ba? So the revenge shoppers, we have all the revengers now. Because our over 20 years of being locked down, talagang hinanap natin our old normal. But now we are in the new normal. So omni-channels are expected. Omni-channel consumers expect seamless journey across physical and digital channels. It's a combination of personalization and real time. Consumers now are expecting to get valuable experience in every step of their unique journey. COVID-19 has really changed not just our friend from South Africa, but even changed the Filipinos' manner of spending and payment behavior. I caught COVID as well. So I have also repurposed my life. We have around 152.4 million active mobile users in the Philippines, but our population is only 110. So can you just imagine we have more people having double mobile phones or double SIM cards lesser than the population that we have. So that would be all, Doc Alex. we are still on digital transformation. And in PMA, we are very much assisting our members in doing this. We are their
Wow,
partner. We want marketing to be felt while digital transformation is
wow, that's awesome. With all the activities, what is Philippine marketing's call or course of action to address the challenges? What is Tranovation actually? Can you tell us
Thank you.
about that?
Thank you very much, Doc Alex. You said your mom's doing the online shopping while you still prefer the brick and mortar type of shopping. That is Tranovation. Tranovation is our call in PMA to marry and respect tradition while transitioning towards innovation. That is Tranovation. Tra is for tradition and innovation is for innovation. For we believe that uh, after all, our existing customers now is a combination of at least four different generations. We have the baby boomers, up to the Gen X, followed by the Gen Z, and now the millennials. So it's but fitting that we give high regard to them. Earlier, I was in CME, the Council of Marketing Educators boot camp. In there, the generation Alpha and generation Beta is already part of it. So apart from all the four generations that I just mentioned, we are now foreseeing the additional two more generations in the market. They're saying hindi pa nga daw alam kung anong magiging trabaho or magiging in demand of these people who will soon be born in the future. Tranovation is keeping in mind the basics while innovating. It is further thinking out of the box ideas while resolving more. Earlier, our friend from South Africa mentioned about challenges, turning them into opportunities. In Tranovation, we move from silos to omni. So even our mindset is even bigger, giving our customers more choices, whether they go in person, they go remote, or they do remote, they do e-commerce, or a combination of all of this. In a survey conducted by McKinsey, they said B2B decision makers confirm that omnichannel is not simply a trend, nor a pandemic workaround. Rather, according to the study, they said it will now be a critical component or a fixture for BNB for sales globally. So hindi na siya just because of the pandemic nauso lang. It will be part of us na. Tranovation is marching in front from being back end, combining traditional and digital. It is from here and beyond. That is why we now have Meta. Now we are going into the metaverse, right? Tranovation is a breakout from break, and Tranovation can be a marketing strategy for hitting all the markets that you have or the four generations that's already in the market now.
So now I know what Tranovation is. It's like hybrid pa rin, no? Parang hybrid, like
Right,
traditional
right,
innovation. And that's good.
right.
You marry them together, and this is how it works. That's how it works. So, as the president, you must have discovered things about yourself as you were heading towards being big, as being the president of Philippine Marketing Association. What are the values you uphold? Can you share it with the audience who would like to be successful as you, as successful as you?
Uh, Thank you. Thank you for the word successful. Siguro yung success would only be until the time that all of us would say, okay, I'm okay na. Pero yung success kasi is defined by each and every one of us. The project can be small, but you can say it's successful. But one value that is very much needed, most especially now in the pandemic or post-pandemic or our next new normal, is agility. It is the key to survive. We should be able to adjust and recalibrate as needed. Um, can you just imagine leading an organization who's very much used to doing their GMMs in hotels, seeing each other. And as you know, marketers are very sociable. So now we see each other online, just like this. Um, One must be able to nimble to live in the new normal, to be nimble to live in the new normal. Past is past. The past can help us work on the future, just as reference. Tradition should pave the way toward innovation. Coming from a reset that humbled many, paralyzed a few, dispatched a lot, took the life of some, including my sister, and infected a majority, most of all, if not equalized. Businesses halted, resized, and worst, closed down. This and more would need us to level up on our thinking. That's why I mentioned earlier, be bold in our thinking, widen our focus, accept the unacceptable. For life is really unfair, life is hard, but that is life. If there's no challenges, it won't be exciting anymore. Tranovate is moving up forward as we enter the other half of the 21st century, where effort is directed towards personalization, combining the operations of humans and machine now that we are doing digital transformation. In our organization alone, because I went back to corporate, I now head marketing for Ho Cheng Philippines Corporation. We make we are in the most intimate area of your homes, of your houses. So we are in the bathroom.
True.
And I'm sure,
The most reliable. I would say it's most reliable.
yes, before when we say comfort room, parang feeling natin, why? Is it because of the act of being comfortable after it? No. The bathroom kasi is really a place now even for creative to go back to our creative side. Hindi ba? Because you're most comfortable there, you are alone, you can sing, even if you may be off tune, off key, you can dance, you can be yourself because after all, it will be you and just the bathroom with you. Um, every day we have on we every day online we need to fill up our health app, and then if ever we have a remiss of filling up the health app declaration, we immediately get text telling us that, hey, Mayet, you must have forgotten to fill up your health application. Now even our health declaration is part of our new normal. So even for workflows and approvals, lahat siya nag-automate na rin. While a lot have started to go back to physical in their offices, there's still some who have adopted hybrid. Combination of work from home and BTO, back to office setup. Hopefully BTS. Some naman preferred to just work from home because they have they made discoveries, they have rationalized their operations and found out that the business can operate from the house naman pala. So apart from pivoting technology, they're continuing their businesses na rin. So we have plenty of discoveries in this in this post pandemic era. That's why us nagmi-mix na rin kami even in our approaches on marketing, we mix it.
That's good. Actually, I have been learning about marketing and growth hacking, like doing it digitally, and I realized that you could also like reach out to a lot of people minus spending money through growth hacking the digital
Right.
way. So,
Yes.
may,
Yes.
so we use like Facebook or Facebook is the one that we use a lot, and so others would use TikTok and YouTube. And when we do that, we reach a lot of audience, and it's crazy because it's free. Anyway, becoming president has not happened for you overnight. Tell us your best advice when it comes to marketing, a statement perhaps.
My preparation in PA has gone a long way from 24 years back. After when I started working and got promoted, and that my position was eligible already to be member of PMA, because during that time our qualification to be a member of PMA is you have to be a marketing manager for one to be a member of Philippine Marketing Association. So I participated in several committees. I've been in and out of the board of directors of the PMA. Little did I know that all of those were just part of the preparation of me leading the association on the 24th year of my membership of PMA. One word for marketing. Marketing is not just vital in business. It should be vital in life in general, because it should be a force for good in uplifting the economy and adding value to people's lives, especially now that our economies are opening up.
So, if they want to join the PMA and they are actually, doing marketing and growth hacking, how can the audience get in touch with you and join PMA?
If they can please check for Philippine Marketing Association.org.ph, so they can see the website. We have we are still looking for the next Agora Awards winners. With this is the Oscars in marketing. This will be happening by January, and very very soon we'll also be doing our national marketing conference. PMA also has an FB account. We're very much active and very noisy on social media. So you can please check us out and be a member. We'll be happy to have you.
Thank you very much for sharing. Go ahead. Did you want to say something?
Tranovation, I'd like to go back to Tranovation. Its main intent is to add value and make things better for tomorrow and the next generations of consumers. Earlier I shared that we will have the Generation Alpha and the Generations Beta included. So nakaplan na tayo for the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we have just concluded our interview with the president of PMA, Philippine Marketing Association, Ms. Mayat Cayabyab-Kadungog. Thank you, and we will be right back with our panel discussion and most awaited Miss You question.
Thank you, Doc Alex.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back, only here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network.
May lumapit na ba sa'yo na nag-alok ng get-rich-quick scheme? Huwag maging biktima.
Ang Direct Selling Association of the Philippines at ang Department of Trade and Industry ay magkaagapay sa pagpapalaganap ng kaalaman tungkol sa legitimate direct selling.
Mayroong 8-point test na ginagamit upang malaman kung ang kumpanya ay piramiding o hindi. Ang mga sumusunod ay 3 halimbawa mula dito. Inaalok ka na kumita sa mga nire-recruit. Pati posisyon ay pwedeng bilhin. Ang kumpanya ay walang product return policy. Mag-ingat, baka mabiktima.
Kung sa tingin ninyo, pyramid scheme ang gamit ng inyong sinalihang kumpanya, ilapit at i-report ito sa Department of Trade and Industry Consumer Hotline 1384. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon ukol sa legitimate direct selling at ang 8-point test, visit www.dsap.ph.
Imagine a call center service where everything works just like it should. Introducing Voiso, hosted call center solution. Agile call center suite. Advanced real-time dashboard to track agent behavior. Instantly switch between call stages with event-based navigation. The right international telecom experience your business needs. Do more with your call.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. Video conferencing has never been crucial to your business than ever before. Whether it's work from home or remote work collaboration, productive team meetings are crucial to your business success. So whether it's for personal use or from small to medium to large conference meeting rooms, Logitech has the right solution right for you. With our partner Evolution's track record of responsive service, you can be assured of reliable and effective video collaboration all the time. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Does hybrid learning make you think twice about the way you deliver education? Are you getting charged for a learning management solution, but you don't see the results for blended learning? We at YesTech bring hybrid learning so you can focus on what you do best to deliver exceptional education. YesTech has proven excellence with features like virtual meetings, attendance, daily tests and exams, assignments and markings between teachers, students, and admin in virtual learning and teaching, but we never stop improving. With COVID-19, the world came to a standstill and the operations of schools were affected. We interviewed teachers, students, parents, and administrative personnel, and we learned that the delivery of education in the 21st century needed fast and complete learning applications and tools. Now that schools are reopening and students are excited to go to school, our team at YesTech is thrilled to assist in this transition. We bring more excitement to this hybrid learning with our premium platform and features like group study, seamless payment collection of fees, QR-based ID card system, and more, automating day-to-day management of school operations. And we at YesTech aim to rule the edtech space with exceptional customer service, free training and retooling, and pushing the limits. Say yes to learning with YesTech.
Taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network.
Welcome to the final and exciting segment where we will ask our guests a Miss Universe question on their business. But before that, let me call back Joshua Ravelas.
Great day, everyone. Welcome back to Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network, and welcome back to our last segment, Doc Alex. So,
Yes,
if you
I'm very
please,
excited.
yeah,
Yes,
we
I'm
have
very
amazing
excited
guests.
to talk to them about the key takeaways and quotable quotes and the Miss You question. But before that,
Agreed.
let's do our AOB. So, we at
Yeah.
YesTech can assist you with your day to day operations, offering features like QR based ID card system, online payments, and more. YesTech is your all in one virtual campus of the 21st century. It is a SaaS platform where schools have the ability to deliver a complete learning solution. Basically, we behave like your online school campus. For more information, you may contact 0956 779 7752. Check our website https theyestech.com. Say yes to learning with YesTech.
All right. So next up is Logitech. So I guess we can all agree that video collaboration is more than a trend. It has become an important part of every business operation, whether you are doing online meetings one-on-one or meeting your entire team and customers. Everyone's voices and ideas need to be heard and seen. With Logitech's video collaboration solution, you know you're getting the very best for your business. And next up, we have EverCryo. Many of us will agree if that I say that body pain and inflamed muscle will always be part of living. It's like you're working to do something to make your body hurt. With every cryo compression therapy system, you will experience the easy and non-messy system to treat your physical ailments. All right. So let's bring in our guests.
So we have our guest, And welcome back to our guests. You have all been so wonderful, and we
Thank you.
learned so much from all of you. And I guess it's time to ask the Miss You question.
Oh,
First,
yes,
of course,
indeed.
we will have Nolan answer the Miss Universe question. Next will be CP Sweetie, and then, of course, last will be Mama Maya. Maya. Okay, so are you ready for your Miss You question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are. We are.
So, yes, so
Praying.
now that the pandemic is almost over, businesses are grasping for the near perfect ways to execute their back to business plan and achieve their market and success level as it was in 2019. The Miss You question is, if you have the power to make this acceleration possible, what will you do with your business among the choices mentioned here and why? Your first choice, target and crush the competition. Second choice, do advocacy work and enable the link to your business anew. Third choice, strategize anew. And of course, reinvent the wheel and launch the business anew. So, what's your answer, Nolan?
For me, it's always about advocacy and linking that to my business. And the reason for that is, if you think about advocacy work, it's purposeful work. And when
Mm-hmm.
we do purposeful work out there, we feel like we do become better humans as well, right? And what
Mm-hmm.
better way than to link it with your business? And that's actually what you do on a day-to-day businesses, day-to-day basis as well. So yeah, definitely number two, not number one for me.
Okay. How about you, CP Sweetie?
Uh, okay, thank you for the wonderful question. Ayan ah, para
Oh,
miss you.
Miss Universe.
But first of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each one of you, Doc Alex and Joshua and the rest of the staff and crew of Talk Asia for giving us this opportunity to reach to public about polio. Okay, going back to
Mm-hmm.
your question, how would I accelerate? Of course, I would target and crush the competition. In this case, polio. Now is our chance to change the world to make sure no child is disabled by polio ever again. Join in, speak out, donate, and be a part of history.
All
Thank you.
right. That's a good one.
That was a great answer. So,
Yeah.
Mayet?
Thank you for that wonderful question. I would go for B or C. CSR, as we know it, is corporate social responsibility, and it started as a management concept for companies to join together for social and environmental concerns in their businesses, in their operations, interactions, and with the stakeholders. I'd go for advocacy because all you need to do is look for like-minded person or organizations like you, collaborate and create impact. So I will just be creating AIC. First would be choose an advocacy. So you create an impact and then you collaborate with like-minded associations or organizations so that you'll be able to hit uh, what you're supposed to do. Thank you.
All right. That's a good one.
Answers.
Yes. And next up is my question for you guys. First off, I'd like to ask first Sir Nolan, then Miss Sweetie, then Miss Maya. Right. So, what I'll be asking you guys is that what are your key takeaways and final messages to our dear audience? So, let's start with Sir Nolan, then Miss Sweetie, then Miss Mayeth. So, Nolan, you're first to go.
Thank you. So I think for me, so starting with CP a lot of people are not aware of polio and how we can actually work together to alleviate polio as well. I know in my country, South Africa, it used to be a big topic at some point, but up until the high number of people dying changed to TB, which is tuberculosis, polio kind of just relaxed. But to me, even if it's one death because of polio, it's a death. we need to regard that as a human. So focus has to be on it, irrespective if it's one death or 100 deaths or 1,000 deaths. We still have to continue that advocacy in that direction as well. And regarding Mayat and marketing, my takeaway is we all need marketing, especially in the age that we live in now as well. You can't come up
Mm-hmm.
with a product or a program and just put in all the effort and just leave it the way it is. You got to try and get this out to the world, to as many
Mm-hmm.
people as possible as well. And lastly, I think from my takeaway from Talk Shop Asia as well to both you and Dr. Alex Joshua,
Mm-hmm.
I think the takeaway is platforms like this allow people like myself and CP City Made to come on and share our experiences and help the world in the process as well. So the biggest takeaway is I love what you guys are doing. I really enjoyed today. So thank you for that as well. Overall, my key takeaway is to get in on a call like this on a Saturday
Mm-hmm.
is absolutely magical. So time
Yes.
well worth spent. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, sir. And next,
Thank
Miss
you very
Sweetie, if
Okay.
you please.
Okay. Today I actually had so many learnings that I got from this talk show. Really, it was fantastic. With regards to Dr. Nolan's segment a while ago, I I truly believe in what he said that we should never give up on dreams, never give up on improving oneself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we do, there's no way to go. So again, never give up. And for Miss Mayet, PMA Mayet, I learned that we know the only constant is change. So we should never be afraid of changing, but at the same time, we must be rooted also from our um, tradition. Tradition is nice, but it will never end there. So
Right.
transnovation is a powerful word for me. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And last but not least, Miss Mayeth.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nolan. Hello from the Philippines. And hi, ma'am, CP Sweetie Gardiner. Um, as we see all of this happening around us, marketers should level up, be bolder in our thinking, be
Mm-hmm.
sensitive to what is happening around us,
Yes,
most
indeed.
especially on the changes in our consumers' behavior. Changes like in the past, we don't have polio. We have eradicated that already. However, it came back. That's why we have to help each other, um, focusing on advocacy so that we'll be helping the advocacy of CP Sweetie Gardiner. Be sensible and mindful of how we do things towards sustainability, the environment, and the society we live in, and in how we do things. Marketing, once again, I'd like to repeat this, is vital not only in business but in life in general. And we should be a force for good in uplifting the economy, most especially now that our respective economies are opening up. And let me leave you with my favorite quote from Lee Iacocca. This is my guiding principle. Our legacy or your legacy should be that you made it better than it was when you got it. So with that, I'd like to say good afternoon. Thank you very much once again, Doc Alex and Mr. Joshua Ravelas. I'm very happy to be with Sir Nolan and Ma'am Sippy Sweetie Gardiner this afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you very
ma'am. And I have
Thank you,
one
John.
last thing for you guys. We're asking about the quotable quotes. Although Miss Mayat already gave hers, so I'd like to ask the last two quotable quotes coming from Sir Nolan and Miss Sweetie. So for Sir Nolan, then or rather Miss Sweetie first, since you're the lady here. Then Sir Nolan after.
Okay. Actually,
Right.
I've mentioned earlier what I love most, what I heard with Mr. Bill Gates, what he said, that as long as we never give up, then polio does not stand a chance. That's it. Thank you.
Yes. Beautiful one. Next, Sir Nolan.
Thank you for that. So I'm going to read something that I do quotes. I'm up to about 850 quotes, but I have one on my desk now, stuck on my desk that I read every day. And
All
it
right.
reads, life has a purpose for you and will give you an abundance if you program your mind in that direction.
Beautiful quote, sir. Thank you so much. And last but not least, since they've already given their quotable quotes, Doc Alex and I will have to give our own. So I'd like to start with Doc Alex first, then I'll give it last.
Yes, so from of course, from Miss Maya, be nimble, be fast with Tranovation, just adapt, and of course, um, be better than you were yesterday. And of course, from CP Sweetie, the children are our future. So
Good.
those three, that's what I learned from them.
All right. Now I'm gonna be combining everyone's because for this one I'd like to say don't give up, persevere, keep learning, keep changing, and share your experiences. Because this is the most beautiful thing that we could ever do to the world and help change it. And we have to be a beacon of hope for the people. So with that one, I conclude this. Thank you so much. And Doc Alex, back to you.
As we get over the pandemic and face new challenges arising from the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, businesses continue to thrive, grow, and scale up. We as leaders also need to become bigger, better, and the best that we can be. Let us build our business milestones for our companies. We lead, amplify, reach out, and engage through Talk Shop Asia Power Network. Be inspired and power on. See you next Saturday, 3 p.m. for another exciting Talk Shop Asia Power Network episode. Bye, everyone, and I hope we brought value to your afternoon.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
We have just brought you Talk Shop Asia Power Network, the program that brings power to be within you. Hosted by Asian EduTech leader Dr. Alex Reyes, direct selling sensei Jojo Barakias, digital and lifestyle coach Joshua Ravelas, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. Until next Saturday, 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. here on Talk Shop Asia channels.